welcome back to another YouTube video.
Chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm newborn back to this carousel.
And today I'm gonna be talking about Good Girls. So recently I watched Good Girls. I haven't slept in like 3 days because I was watching it. Actually maybe 4 days, and I haven't finished it actually. But where like I just thought I had to make a video, or where it just triggered me, or I just felt like I couldn't watch this anymore, was I think it was season 3 episode 6 I think, and I was just like, I'm done, like real ain't shit. I was like no. And then I also posted about it on like my status, and I was basically like going on a whole rampage about how much I hate Rio. So if you guys don't know what Good Girls is, it's basically this Netflix series that was recently cancelled at season 4 I think. So I haven't gotten it to season 4. I don't even think that it's worth it for me to keep watching, because I just had it up to you, and I'm so fed up with Rio and just like the Good Girls, especially Elizabeth. People around like last year, not last year, I think this year, right, on TikTok especially, like everybody was like making edits for Rio and being like, oh my gosh, like hubby, Elizabeth, like get in the car, you know, like that whole thing was trending on TikTok. I didn't really pay attention to it because at the time I was actually watching the original, so I was like really more into Klaus, Elijah, you know, them more than like Rio. I didn't really care for that. And then I watched it, and then at the beginning, like, let me tell you, season 1, loved Rio. I was like rooting for him and Elizabeth. I was like, I wanted to be together so bad. I was like, this is gonna be a power couple, like, dang, you know. And I like the fact they were like criminals. Season 1, I loved Rio. Season 2, I kind of started like not liking him a little by little, you know what I mean? Like my affection for him was like disappearing, kind of fading. And then season 3, I was like, like I didn't like the way that he was treating Elizabeth. Like, I officially hate Rio now. Like, I just can't. The point that annoyed me is when like Rio like only was selfish. Like, he only cared for himself. Like, he would always be like, give me the money, watch my money, like I got so fed up with him, because I was like, he never cared for Elizabeth or her children, even though like he did that one gesture where like one of Elizabeth's daughter lost her baby blanket, and then she couldn't find it. Then Rio like mailed the blanket to her. At times, like, I had hope, you know, and I feel like there was no character development for Rio. Like, maybe it's just me, this is my opinions, but I just feel like from season 1, it was like, okay, I loved him. I feel like they should have done it backwards, right? Season 3 should have been season 1. As I'm not talking about what happens in the season, but I just feel I'm talking about Rio as a character and who he is. I just feel like the way he's acting in season 3 should have acted that way in season 1, and then in season 2 should I just say the same. The way that he acted in season 1, right, should have been the way he's acting now in season 3. Like, slowly, like, having affection for Elizabeth. I had hope. I had hope. I was like, yes, they're gonna be together. But just after watching season 3, I just feel like there's no hope. Also, another character that I hate is Dean. I hated the fact that like Elizabeth was so freaking naive. Like, I get it, you know, that's the father of her children, but like I just hated the fact that like she kept him there, you know what I mean? Like, it just bothered me. I was like, dang, like, he cheated. Like, he was sticking his dick in anything warm, like anything with a hole in it that's warm. Like, he was just like shoving it in there, and I was like, and I was so upset when like he cheated, right? And then like I think he started living with them, and then and plus he lied about the cancer, and Elizabeth like didn't, like, obviously she was like for like 2 minutes, 2 seconds, she was like kind of like angry that her husband lied about the cancer. But then after that she forgot about it in like a snap, she forgot about her husband lied about the cancer. And even about like the accident, I think it was the accident that happened. Was it the accident first, or was it, yeah, the accident that happened? And then like all the attention turned to the accident, so she wasn't really focused on like him lying about the cancer anymore, right? Whatever he was doing, it was just working on my nerves. I was just like, can this man go, or can he die? I was like, Rio, can you do me a favor and kill this man, please? I wanted him to die. Like, I just felt like Rio and Elizabeth should have been together and like raised her kids and his kid also, you know, like one big family, happily ever after. And I also hated like when he broke that thing that for the printer to print the money. I was so upset. I was like, why did you do that? Like, think, because now, right, your Elizabeth is gonna get in trouble because of you. You know, Rio's gonna want his money. What she's gonna do? And it's like he kept putting Elizabeth like into a deeper like mess than she was. Because, and I felt so sorry for Max, the boyfriend. I felt so sorry for him. Like, she was innocent, he was also innocent. Like, even when they wanted to kill Rio, I was like, just kill Rio. Like, and also, sorry if I'm like going back and forth here, but I don't know where. I think it was season 2 where, spoiler alert, where Elizabeth shot Rio. I honestly thought he was dead. Like, I genuinely thought he was dead because I had heard that like I never heard that the show was cancelled, right? But I heard something about like Manny. I think he wanted a salary increase. I don't know, don't quote me on it or something like that. I'll put the article here. But like something about like financial situations, and then Manny, I don't know, that situation was happening. So I thought that since Elizabeth shot Manny, he wasn't gonna come back for season 3. Right, so I was like, okay, this man's dead. Somebody new is coming. Or I thought like the good girls were gonna start that money laundering. You know, so they're just gonna be them. You know, and they're gonna be boss ass bitch. You said, you know, be a boss ass bitch. Like I like when they say that first. I was like, okay,
be a boss bitch.
Pearl came back in season 3. I was like, I was shocked because I wasn't expecting him to come back. Like, I wasn't expecting, and I was like, he's still alive. And I was kind of, I had a little bit of hope for him and Elizabeth, you know, because I saw some edits on TikTok where like they went to the doctor's appointment to see Elizabeth's ultrasound baby, right? Because Elizabeth told Rio that she was pregnant, right? And there was a part where they ate the bar and then she said that she lost the baby. So I genuinely thought that she was actually pregnant, but like she wasn't pregnant. I really would have wanted her and Rio to have a kid. Oh my goodness, like I really wanted them to have a kid. But I also felt like Elizabeth was just like putting herself deeper and deeper into the mess. Like some of the things that she was doing, I was like not cringing, but I was just like why are you doing that? Like she kept telling that guy, one of Rio's gangsters, whatever, partners, whatever, keep telling him that like, oh, I'll triple your invitations, I'll double your invitations. I'm like, girl, you can't even wash Rio's money that he wants, and you want to make this man's money triple wash his money. I was like she kept digging herself deeper and deeper and deeper into like this whole mess. But like I loved her. Like she's beautiful. Like I loved her. Like I loved the character. Like I was just like, go, like the whole movie I was like, go boss ass bitch. But also at the same time I was like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean? And I really liked when she was with the kids also. And I also like the fact that like she always put her kids before everything else. You know, she always like tried to protect the kids and whatever. And I didn't like the fact that like Rio had a kid, but I didn't understand when something was happening with Elizabeth's kid, or like when she would say, oh, I have to feed my family, da da da. Like he wouldn't care. And I also like, it hurt me when he said that whatever's happening between me and you is just business. And I was like, dang. I think Elizabeth, like she deserves so much better. Like I really hope end of season 4 or somewhere there in season 4, like she finds somebody for her, because like I only want her happiness. Like literally now I don't even want to with Rio anymore, but I just feel like Rio's just toxic for her. Like he's always making her cry. And like I always, between the Googles, I saw Annie, I saw what's her name? No, I know her name. Come on, Ruby and Elizabeth. Like they always cried because of Rio, and like you never even felt sorry for them. And I hated how he would always force things upon her. Like I get it, you know, for the plot and whatever, but like some of the things he was doing, I was just like, why? Whenever I would see Rio, like in any of the scenes, or whenever he would enter into the scenes or whatever, I was like, it's about to go down. Like something bad is about to happen, because where Rio is, trouble is. Like that, I just knew. So then the next person I wanted to talk about was the cop. Oh my goodness, I hated that man so much. I can't even express my hate for him. Like I hate him so much. Like, I was like, let my girls do their money laundering and bank robberies and, you know, shop markets, store markets, robbery in peace. Like he was on their case and it was working on my nerves. I was like, go be with your man, sir. Like, can you stop? And I wanted Rio to kill him so bad. Like when he got killed, I was just like, I was waiting for this moment. Like, kept causing problems for like the good girls. Like he was digging, he was like a dog with a bone. Like it's just like thank goodness when he died, I was just like, thank you. The storekeeper, I forgot his name. What's his name? I forgot his name, but him, I hated him the moment I saw him and the way that he treated Annie. I instantly hated him. And also when I saw Annie, I was like, hey homegirl, like I saw you from the DAF, and I was like, okay, she's here, the series is gonna be wow, it's gonna be lit. And I was like, okay, like she's here. Like I hated that guy so much. Oh my goodness, I was just like, you idiot, you piece of shit, you dumb motherfucker. I hated him so much. And also when he tried to sexually assault Annie and tried to R-word her, I was just like, kill this man, like Rio, where you at, kill him. Like, and I hated the fact that like when the good girls had a chance to kill him, they didn't kill him. Like there was some situations where they were just dumb, like they put themselves in those situations and into those mess. For example, when they were given the opportunity to kill the supermarket guy, right, they couldn't do it. Then he started blackmailing them, and I was like, how did he get the gun and now he's aiming at you guys, at you basically, because they were in control. They could have killed him, right, and avoided this whole thing of him blackmailing them and them almost going to jail for a crime they didn't commit. By the way, I really hated the lady with 4 or 5 kids. Rio, kill her please. I think she's still alive and she's like, I don't know what she's doing, but like, oh my god, psychopath. That lady killed her husband and chopped him up and put him in a cooler. And then she blamed it on the good girls, and she wanted to do the same to that supermarket guy, even though I wouldn't have minded if she did it to him. But she did it to her husband. Then she wanted to blame the good girls. And I was like, kill her. Like, at times, I'm not gonna lie, I do hate Rio, but at times he was helpful. You know, I kind of loved him because he suggested, let's kill the lady with the 5 kids, right? Then he also suggested, also, let's kill the supermarket guy. The good girls, being the humble, good people they are, they said no. I don't know why. You know, sometimes being humble, just no. Sometimes you don't always have to be good. I really wanted, like, at some point in the series for the good girls to just let Rio handle things. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, the supermarket guy, he wasn't innocent, right? That lady who chopped up her husband, she wasn't innocent. So like, if they had died, I wouldn't have minded. Even though the lady did have kids, which, you know, like, okay, fine, I'm gonna be sympathetic, like, okay, but like, she did chop up her husband after all. So like, should I really have any sympathy here? Because like, she did have kids. Who were gonna take care of the kids? Unless maybe she has relatives, she could have left the kids with her relatives. But like, I want her dead. And the supermarket guy, like, Rio told them, you know, let me handle it, let me do it my way. They were like, no, you know, we're gonna do it. You know, when they got the opportunity, they got the gun to do it, they went no. And like, I hate it when they let that woman blackmail them. Like, they could have just instantly like took her out like a light. Even with the supermarket guy, they could have just instantly took him out also. I really felt sorry for that girl when she died. I don't know what's her name, but when she died, I was like, girl, like, she was so innocent. Like, the rest, they deserve to die, even the cop. But like, she was just like innocent, and I had known her for like 2 minutes, probably 5 minutes. You know, I had really started to love her as a character, you know what I mean? When she died, I was just like, I'm so sorry, girl. Like, my thoughts on Ruby, oh my goodness, I loved her. And a kid also, like, the girl, I loved her so much. Like, I liked her acting, and I just liked like the way she was. Like, I liked her so much. And I liked Ruby. Like, I just felt like she was funny. Like, I don't want to say she carried the show, but like, it was funny. Like, even Annie definitely carried the show. Like, Annie and Ruby, okay, basically all 3 of them, all of like the good girls carried the show. Like, I was just let's talk about Steve. Is his name Steve? I think his name is Steve. I really wanted him to be a cop. But I wouldn't have minded if they, like, the good girls, you know, like, did their money laundering thing, and like Steve helped them out since he's a police officer, you know, and like, that's the way they make connections, you know. Like, I was here for the whole, like, them, you know, being money laundering bosses, you know. I was all for that. When he was upset with his wife for like her robbing a supermarket, like, she did that. Ruby only did that because she wanted to save her daughter. And I feel like her daughter, maybe she also didn't understand that her mom did that for her, because I think in season 3, where like she was telling her mom how her mom is a criminal, and that like if her dad gets back his job as a police officer, then Steve will have to arrest Ruby because she is a criminal. This girl, like, your mother saved your life, okay? Like, yes, she's a criminal, yes, but she did that for you. And I feel like what she did that for her family, you know. And let's talk about my girl Annie. Okay, I loved Annie and her son. Ben, like Sadie. I like how Sadie was just like supportive of his mom. Obviously, like in season 3 is when I think he changed his name to Ben because he was going through like transitional period. I don't have much knowledge on this, so I don't want to speak too much and say stuff that I don't know. So yeah, but he was always there for his mom. Like the whole relationship was just like cute. Like whenever he was there, it was just like cute and it was just like fun, you know. Like Annie was like the cool mom, but sometimes her life was like upside down. Like it was like, girl, sometimes I was like, girl, get your act together. Like you have a kid, you know what I mean. But Sadie didn't mind that. Like Sadie understood at times. Like what I keep saying Sadie, at time Ben understood that, and like, you know, like he was like, mom, he would be mad at his mom because like sometimes like you were adult, like you need to get your act together, you're my mother. But like I really loved Annie and Ben's relationship. And then that guy who slept with Annie, right, because who slept with Annie when his wife was pregnant, I was just like, my dude, why are you doing that? Like your wife is at home, she's pregnant with your baby and you sleeping around. I was so happy for Annie. Like when she started going to therapy, I was like, yes girl, like get your life together, you know. Like I was rooting for her. Like I was like, okay, go you. And I thought like the therapist, like he was really good for her, honestly. Like I wanted them to be together. I don't know if they got together yet. Wait, aren't they together? No, they're not yet together, but I wanted to get together. Like I really like how a therapist like is like I just like his character, who he is. Like he doesn't seem sus, unlike that one FBI guy who was just dating or like sleeping around with Annie because he wanted to get information on Annie. Him really hated him. I don't know where he went, but like I really didn't want Annie to be with him, honestly. Like I even like didn't like the fact that like after she found out that he was an FBI guy and she forgave him like that. I was like, Miss Girl, no. I loved like the therapy talks with Annie and her therapist. I was like, yes, like I lived for those. I was like, yes, it's finally time for therapy session. Like it was like just so comforting and just like nice. Like I really liked the relationship with the therapist. And then also I think it was in season 2, I wouldn't have mind if Rio died, honestly, because like I was starting to hate him, you know. Right now I wouldn't say I have hatred to him, like towards him, but I just really strongly, okay, not strongly dislike him. I just really dislike him right now, unless some character development happens where like he softens up, you know, and just starts to open his heart, or just be nicer to Elizabeth and the good girls, and you know, maybe I can start liking him again. But no. But like Manny, we love Manny, okay? Like don't mix the two. This is Rio, this is Manny. Two different type of people, okay? The gangster, toxic, the one I don't care about anybody else but myself. Then we have Manny, who is married. I don't know much about Manny, but I know his name is Manny. So yeah, seems like a nice guy. I don't even know him. But yeah, so like I don't hate Manny, not even hate, I don't dislike Manny, but like I really dislike Rio, the character. Like I just can't, I really don't like him. Like I wouldn't mind if they killed him off in season 2. I really wouldn't have minded. I would even shed a tear, because that's how like I was starting to like dislike him. Like, but I really want like season 4 for the good girls to finally be like boss ass, like for them to start like doing their own, you know, money laundering, like they were doing at the start of season 3, like without Rio, when Rio wasn't there for like 2 months, whatever. Like they were doing good, making their own money, you know what I mean? Even though like I really hated Dean, because Dean kept like telling Elizabeth like, don't do this, like stop doing this, that. Like no, like Dean, if you're just say you're okay. At the end of season 4, I'll start forgiving, but right now I really hate Dean. Like I wouldn't even mind if they killed him. Rio can kill him. And also like he bought a gun, he bought this big rifle for, I don't know for what, because he doesn't seem like the type of man who would actually shoot it, actually kill Rio. But you never know with Dean, you know, full of surprises. But like I should give him some like credit, because he is trying to change, you know. Like he said no to like going out to dinner with that one lady, so yeah, so maybe he's trying to change now. But like I also really hated, like I think it was season 2 where like he kind of like almost like degraded or like put Elizabeth down when he said like, oh, like, you know, like you were super, he said something about superpowers, like you take care of the kids and I manage the car dealership, whatever. And I was like, like no sir. And then I liked when she was being a boss, and then she let Dean stay at home and look after the kids. She went out, you know, like being the boss that she is. and she, you know, ran that car to the dealership like me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications about to notify if I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Bye.